Hello, this is ResilanBearcat, and welcome to our Apollo Let's Play series of Dyson Sphere Program. Now, in the last episode, we put down our first planetary logistics system. Technically, we put down two of them. And we are bringing in items here through the planetary logistics system. We're bringing steel in through this, and you can see that we've got en route. We're bringing that in. Now, the titanium and the green electromagnetic turbines are not being produced yet, and of course the processors are not being produced here. The processors are on another planet, so is the titanium. We'll need to go get more of those. And then the green turbines are something that we need to produce. But before we get started on that, one of the things that we need to do is actually get some red and blue science set up, because we don't have any red and blue science. So when I look here, one of the things that I can do, and I'm going to need some copper, I'm going to need some iron, we're going to need some crude oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here into this region up here, and I'm going to get the copper and the iron that's up here and bring that in. And there's as we just look at all the different places where we have copper and iron, there's actually the copper and iron are over here. So this area over here was where I was going to build I'm going to build my red and blue science and get this back to running. So in order to build the red and blue science, so there's some copper veins, there's some iron veins, we have some coal in here. So we got some of what we need for this, and then we will need to bring in crude oil, or hydrogen will be one of the things that we need to bring in. I got a different plan for the hydrogen and the red science, but we're going to come in here and put down a starting point. So before we put anything else down, let's see. We're going to need a little bit of space here, and I'm going to put this down. Normally I put my miners down first, but we're not going to do that this time. So here we're going to go into the matrix production, and we're going to grab the blue cubes. We only need the 3 per second. Wouldn't mind doing the actual 6 per second for the blue cubes, but that might be overkill for right now, so let's do the 3 per second. It won't require quite as much iron. We need 6 iron and 3 copper per second will be what was come in, and then we'll split the iron out, and we could go north-south. We're not going to do that. We've got copper over there, we've got iron over here. We can squeeze this in right here and get this thing right in here. And this will be where we put our, well, I kind of want to put it right in there. Oh, and it'll go there. That'll work out really well. Okay, so let's go right here. And we're going to build it right there. So there we go. And as we put that right in on top of ourselves, we're gaining soil pile, which won't be a bad thing. Now this is not going to be any tremendous amount of anything. Going back to the blueprint, I'm going to need 6 iron, so I'll need 2 miners over here and only 1 copper for now. Let's see what all it will build of this stuff. My little drones are building away. It didn't say that I was missing anything to build this stuff with, so I believe I've got everything I need. The drones just need time. Now, we're only building these 3 high right now. Okay, there we go. And I have to say, I am curious. Let's look at, just for the sake of argument, if I was doing 6, yeah, I need a lot more space. And that's what I thought, and I just don't have a lot of space. If I rotate this around, we could get it in there, but I would need to take away some of that lake, some of the other things, in order to really do that right. So we're going to do it this way right here. We're going to just start out with this. This is what we had, and we'll expand this out as we have more. So let's get it up and running. We're going to need 2 of these. There's 1. There's a second. And because of the way this works, let's just bring this right over here. And we'll put a splitter here. Okay, like that. We'll bring this to here. Bring that one out to right there. We're going to come down to this line right here. To this line and bring it right in there. And then we're going to bring this across to here and back to there, and we have our iron hooked up. Now we need to hook up our copper. And we'll just rotate this around. This configuration of copper is not great. I can get 6 there, but if I do, I don't have... Let's go around here to this side. I want to get that one right there. Otherwise... Oh, there we go. Got it. I got 6 of them, including the end one down there. Very good. So now we'll bring this out to here. Come across to here and just hop the line right there. And there we go. That's our copper. And we've got everything ready to go to produce blue science. Only thing we need to do is get it powered up. So let's get power over here. So we'll bring the power, we'll stretch it over to here, we'll put one there, we'll put one there. And we will, let's see, if we come over in here, it'll cover both of those. And then we've got this right over here. Put that over there. That should power all of that up. It does. There we go. I'm not going to put a buffer in the line there. I'm just going to let it go. And let's watch the thing get running. And we will come back later and expand this to be when we've got more room. We'll cover up some water over here and put more science in here. We've got coal for producing energized graphite. But this is one of the things that we need, is our blue cube, and we need red science as well. And I've got a plan for the red science. How are we doing on our power? This is with building with these blueprints. I'm consuming power quickly, but I'm doing good. We've got 20 of 150. We're in good shape. These things are all producing. They're not producing efficiently yet, but we'll get there. This one, well, this one's not going to produce efficiently because of the way that this works. That one's only going to produce at 1/2 capacity, and that's okay. We are, for some reason, oh, we didn't hook up our copper. I'm like, something is not right here. That would be the fact that our copper right here and right there. That should power on the copper. There we go. This is already backed up. The magnets are already backed up. And we should have copper ore coming in here momentarily. There it is. It's showing up. We've got copper coming in. Okay. Everything's running now. Those are all lit up. The last magnets is lit up. We have circuit boards. We have green. We have blue science. And there went blue science. No matrix research activated. Yep. That's okay. We'll fill that up. We'll bring red science down here. We'll probably use a planetary logistics system to bring in our red and yellow science into this area. But for now, that's good. So what we're going to do now is the next part of my plan. And that is to come up here onto this line up here. And I need to find where I've got, there are 3 oil right here. There's 2.5, 2.8, 2.5. And I need that oil right there. So what I'm going to do is come up there, bring this oil down into this area, and build down in here. Now I'm going to need a lot of space. There is not much space there. There is some in here. It looks like I'm going to have to fill in a good bit right here in order to do what I want to do. Well, that is what we have to do. So let's go do it. Let's see, where is north? It's up there, straight up. Okay, and how am I doing on power? I'm doing okay on power. This is part of getting the hydrogen that I need in order to make fuel rods. So this is something that I want to set up here. Okay, there's crude oil, there's crude oil, there's a crude oil. And then I've got a whole bunch of space over in here that I can do some stuff with. So that may be what I try to do. So let's look at my power. It's not going to be in the power, it's going to be in matrix production. Fracking 3 per second. Yeah, no, that's not the blueprint that I want. Let's see here. Hydrogen, 9 per second. This is the blueprint that I want. And I do not know that I have enough. I do not have enough belts. I do not have enough oil refineries. So let's go get that and take care of that. I'm going to need oil refineries. I got belts, but I don't have the oil refineries. So let's go get them. Where is my stuff? Is down here. One thing, if you zoom out, these planetary logistics systems are nice because they kind of show up. And I can come over here and you can see I've got drones coming to meet me. Let's go get some oil refineries. The drones will chase me down eventually. And we needed 36 of these things. I didn't have any of them, so we'll grab all of those. That will be the oil refineries, and then I'm going to need some extractors. Tell me those aren't all extractors. Those are all extractors. I don't need that many extractors. Okay. Back to the blueprint for a second. Early mid-game, hydrogen. 36 refineries. Do I not have 36 refineries? I have 30 refineries. Okay, now I've got 36. We got belts being delivered. We have other things that are going on here. Let's see. Yeah. Very good. Now, I should have everything that we need for this blueprint. So one more time to check this out. Still short on belts. How many belts does each one of those things carry? Guess I can come over here and make the trip shorter for them. I've got 600 belts now. And I am going to go ahead and take another stack of belts. Okay, and with that, let's go back to the north. We want to go back up into this area where we have a bunch of these crude oil seeps up here. And this area right in here is where we're going to build. Now we are going to, I think we're going to build on this line here and to the south of that line that we see right there, just one above me. So let's see what we can do here. This is going to be a lot of production. And that does not fit on that line. I would need to come down to this line and do it, and you can see that there is just tons of water down there. That's one of the issues that we have here, and if I do it here, things are not going to line up properly. It really needs to be down here. That's going to be bad right there. That's going to be bad right there. I'm going to need to fill in a whole bunch. Let's see, which one of these has less to fill in? That has a bunch to fill in. Do I have, if I come down in here, I can do that right in there, but it's going to take a lot of filling in. Okay, we're just going to have to fill in. There's no two ways about it. I don't know if I have enough of these. So we're going to do as little of them, as few of them as we can. But we do have to hit the corners. Go. Bring that in there. Well, we'll be using our soil pile up, obviously. So what we're doing here is just preparing us a site that will allow us to build what we need to build. we want to get all of the, and so I'm coming in here into the corner, into the intersections of these things, and putting in, trying to hit the intersections. I'm guessing sometimes on where they're at, but it is working. And then I have to fill in that right in there a little bit sometimes. So put this in here, put that in there, fill that in. So that got, so that's just getting a lot of the, a lot of terrain. We have used up 30,000 of our soil. This is not very deep though, so it's going better than I thought it would. I was actually very worried about this project. Okay, there we go. And I think that's going to be far enough down, but I've got to come over this way further. That in there, that in there, that there, that there. Okay, now let's, I don't know how far I need to go, so let's check out the blueprint. So this is the way that we can do this. Come right here. Yeah, I've got far enough down now. I need to go up and get some of that, and let's see, how far over do I need to go? I need to go most of the way, honestly. I want to bring that in like that right there. And then, given where the oil things are, maybe I should reverse it. No, I don't want to reverse it. I want to build it this way. We'll bring our items in here. So yeah, we've got a lot more to fill in up here. Basically want to do that entire pond of water there and, and fill that in. Let's see how we're doing on these. We got plenty of these, so we're doing well on these items. That in there, that in there, that. I think it'll fill those little areas in. I think we'll find out when we try to place anything if it doesn't like it. We might as well fill that. Okay, now bringing this in. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to bring, if I've got the soil pile to do it, we're going to basically fill in this entire little lake right here. And it looks like we've got the soil pile. This way we don't have any issues. There we go. That is filled that in. Now we do have a little spot right there. That looks good enough. It should work. So let's put this down. Now what this is going to do, if we look at this blueprint here, this blueprint takes 6 crude oil per second, and it is going to produce, from that 6 crude oil, it is going to produce 9 hydrogen per second and 6 energized graphite. So the 6 hydrogen and 6 energized graphite will go to run a farm of the, and one of the things we'll do there is we'll take it in and we'll run some of the items in there. Let's see, I'm going to start it right there. I'm going to put it on that line right there. Let's have it start building. So this will be doing my blue matrices. This is what this is all about, is doing blue matrices, and then it should give me enough leftover hydrogen that I can take some coal, and I've got some coal right over here, and I can take the coal and combine that with the, well, actually it gives me leftover energized graphite, so I can take the leftover energized graphite and titanium and produce fuel cells. So we'll take the, that'll be one of the things that we're doing. We will be putting a planetary logistics system down here. It's part of the process of building all of this. Look at all these drones running around building things. I'll be glad when I get some drone upgrades, when I get some of the other stuff. I've got a storage facility up here. got a liquid storage for the hydrogen and a box for the energized graphite. And then we're going to do our blue matrices to do that. We'll do the blue matrices right here. We'll run these in here. And then any leftover hydrogen, we're going to take and combine with our titanium. So we'll probably bring titanium into this area, build the things I need, and then run these. Well, actually, I think we'll take the extra hydrogen down to where our titanium is. We'll build another facility down there. So we're going to put at least one planetary logistics here. Well, we're going to put one. Not at least one, but we're going to put one. Okay, we've almost got all this built. Takes a little while to build all that stuff. There we go. Now we need 6 oil per second. So this is where we come up here now, and this is where these crude oil seeps are going to come in to play. So we need oil extractors, and this is where we're going to put this in here. Now that is an issue because that one does not want to place down due to the wind turbine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the wind turbine out. We can do without one wind turbine. We can move it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move it. And hold on one second. Okay, we are back. All right, let's see if we can get this crude oil in here. Get our oil extractor. That's under gatherers. There we go. It'll come in here now this time. Let's see. We'll put it in there running north-south. Let's put this one running south. And let's see if we can put this one running to the pointing east. All right, there we go. Now we need all 3 of those. Now we're going to let's run a belt. What I want to do is come out onto that line right. Actually, yeah, let's come out onto this line right here. We're going to come up here and join in right there. Okay. And then this one right here, we're going to come, that looks like a belt that'll come right over there. Let's go to here and then let's lift it up one. Like that, and then we'll bring it down through here. And then bring it back down here. I want to join it right there. Now what I want to do is back this one out a little bit. Get a 12 per second belt and run that over there. Run that in there. Okay. That way we've got a little bit of extra things. Now we need to get over to where we've got to go south. So we need a line that goes south. There's one right there that goes south. Where does it go? Actually, it goes pretty close to where I want it to. Okay. Let's, we'll go to here and then just head south. Lack of an item. So, well, we don't have a lack of an item anymore. Alright, we're coming right down through here to here. And then I think we can come in right through there. And let's see, actually I don't like this. I'll bet I'll look at it. Let's get this weird jankiness in it. We'll just take that back out. It's not exactly straight, but I think the not having that weirdness in it is probably better. There we go. I've got drones. Are they delivering items all the way up here to me? They are. Wow, look at that. Oh, we're a long way away. Okay, let's hook it up. And we'll get going. We've still got some more work to do once we've got it hooked up, because we got a couple of things in there that are not set to this. So we need a... You'll collide with another object. Really? Well, then we'll put you right there where the power station was. We'll put you right there. And we'll come over here and put you right there. Now, you guys should be producing oil. And I really don't care if we're overproducing oil right now. That's just perfectly fine. As it comes down through here, we have a facility here for storing any excess oil, but we're not truly not concerned with it. Why is it not coming through? Oh, it is. There they are. Okay, very good. They are starting to produce power. Alright, so what I have to do now is once they're running, I have to connect up the sides here. And I think everything will work once I do. So what we'll do is these are now running, so I can bring that over here and that over here. Lack of item. Okay. Well, the lack of item has been solved. There we go. We'll go. That one's not centered where the rest of them are. I'm just going to let it go. Don't care. We are going to let... We need to get all of these running. My drones are bringing me more items. All of these things are running. These should be producing a whole lot of... Whoops, let's not miss one. Alright, now that should be coming in here to the splitter and the sorter. Okay. It seems to be backing up. If I may have done my math incorrectly. Yeah, it is definitely backing up. With that being the case, we will let that go and decide if that's going to be a problem later. For now, one of the things that we want to do is get started on producing our blue cubes. So in order to produce the blue cubes, we're going to need some of these things. And I'm going to come, we'll bring one out above it, one out below it. And let's put that in there right there. We need red cubes, and that's going to require one of each. Yep. We're going to need a whole bunch of those. So what we'll do is bring that out on that line. Bring this over here like that. And then we're going to bring that out here. Why are you not jumping? Lack of an item. Knock it off. Alright. There we go. Fixing to say. This will come right over to here. It is certainly backing up, so I may be overproducing this. We'll see what we can do. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need 6 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's hook up that in there, that there, that there. There. Okay, we're gonna need, I think we're gonna need 3 stacks of those. And what we're gonna need is the planetary logistics. So we're getting there on this. We're starting to get what we need. Alright, we'll put that in there and put that right between them. Go. Right, then we'll take that back out. Put that closer. There we go. And then what we'll do is we will bring a belt down through here into here. Right now, I'm going to put a planetary logistics here. So let's see about transportation and our planetary logistics. And we're going to bring... Actually, let's see. I'm going to put that right there. So I need to back this out one. Actually, I'll run it in like that right there. And this is going to be red cubes, and it's going to be a supply. And then we'll go down there. All right, now we need... Well, I'm going to take that out. We got that going in there. We got this going on there. We'll just have 2 of them. Will that feed the whole thing? I don't know if that'll feed the whole thing or not. Let's put green ones in there since we're trying to do a big stack like that. We'll go into the upgrade here. We'll upgrade the sorters. Upgrade that. There we go. And then, yeah, that's running. Very good. And then we can bring in... I need more of these things. I've only got 3 right now, and I'm going to need more of them. So I'll need to go get some more of those. This is where we'll end the episode. I'll finish building out this, and then we'll be back for the next episode. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.